Good day, dear listener, and you are welcome to today's tutorial session. In today's tutorial session, I will be showing you how to promote students from one class to another. So the first question I want us to answer is, when is promotion done? Promotion is best done at the beginning of a new academic session, and this is because for you to promote students, you will first of all have to create a new academic session. We will see that in the course of this video. Why do you need to create a new session first before you promote students? This is because if you don't create a new session before promoting students, what will happen is this: you'll be promoting a student in JSS 1 in 2024 academic session to JSS 2 in the same 2024 academic session. So for you to promote students, you first of all need to create a new session to avoid promoting a student from one class to another in the same academic session. And then you may want to ask, if we have to wait till the beginning of a new academic session, how then do a student know if he or she has been promoted? You can check our video on how to repeat a student. We've made a video to answer that. All the student needs to know at the end of an academic session is to know if he or she has been promoted or not. And you can do that by checking our video on how to repeat a student. So very quickly, let's get into the business for today. So like I said earlier on, to promote students from one class to another, we first of all need to create a new session. So currently we are in 2024-2025 session. So we click on session and we come to session. Here I have already created a new session, which is 2025-2026, but you can create a new session by simply coming here. You can type in 2020. Okay, here we don't have 2027, 2028, so you can just type 2027/2028 and you come to status and you activate it. You wait for it to load, and here we have 2027-2028 academic session and it is activated already. But from 2024-2025, I want to promote students from this session to this session. So now I will activate the current session, which is the new session we are entering. So I will click on this action button, edit, and upon loading, I will change the status of this session. I will activate it. 2025-2026 session. I will activate and save. Now we are in the new session. You can see 2025-2026 activated. This is the current session. Now, having done this, we'll come to session configuration, and this is where we can then configure the session. We can start our configuration. Now we can either do this by configuring the session manually, or if you have a previously configured session, you can just scroll down and you have an option to import settings from other sessions. So yes, to save us the stress of going through the configuration from scratch, we'll just go ahead and import previously saved session. So we'll import 2024-2025 session. So we'll go ahead and import settings. Now you can see it says import operation successful, and then let's check the dashboard to confirm. Now you can see active session is 2025/2026. So we are in the new session, and you can see total students per class. You can see we have nothing here. We don't have any students in this class. So now this is where promotion begins. So you then navigate to promotion. You click on promotion, and here we have two types of promotion. You can either do individual promotion or you do the mass promotion. By default, it is set to bring you to mass promotion, where you can just promote all the students in a particular class. So here, I want to promote students in JSS1 from the previous session. So now the previous session is 2024/2025, and I'm importing students that were in JSS1 in this previous session to the current session. Here you can see the current session already appears by default. Then here we can choose the class. So from JSS1 A, we are promoting them to JSS2A, and you click on promote student, and you can see you are about to perform an irreversible operation. You click OK if you are sure you want to promote this student, and you can see we have 4 students promoted to JSS2A successfully. If you go back to the dashboard now, you should be able to see the total number of students in JSS2. You can see previously here everything was 0, but you can see now we have JSS2 4 students, and if you do that for other classes, you will see them appear. To confirm this, you can also go to students and filter by class. Let's check JSS2A. You can see we have 4 students being promoted from the previous session. Now, assuming we have a particular student among these repeating, let's assume in the previous session, Helen Simon is supposed to be repeating JSS1. JSS1A come next session. So this is where we can then repeat Helen Simon. So to do this, still under this tab, still under the students tab, you simply come to the action button and you click on edit. And this is where you can now update the class for Helen Simon. You see, this is JSS2A. You then update her class and take her back to JSS1A, and you scroll down and you save changes. So this is how to promote students and also to repeat students. Now if we go back to students, if you check, if you filter by class for JSS2A, you discover that you have 3 students now instead of the initial 4 students we had. You can see Helen Simon is no longer in JSS2A. She is now in JSS1A. So let's check JSS1A. You will discover that we have only Helen Simon in JSS1A, and you can then go ahead to add or promote more students into this class. So this is how you can perform promotion on the EduPortal app. I hope this video guides you on how to promote students from one class to another. Thanks, and see you in the next video session.